Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is favorite eye products of 2012, so let's get right to it. The first product I have to show you is my favorite brow defining product, and this is MAC Fling. And this is the one that I've been going back to constantly. I've used all kinds of brow products, powders, eyeshadows, and pencils, and this is my favorite. Favorite mascaras. I have two to show you, one from the drugstore, one that's high-end. Let me show you drugstore first. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is my all-time favorite drugstore mascara. For a high-end mascara, I love Buxom Lash. This is my favorite right here. And I just feel like it just grabs onto each and every little lash and just coats it beautifully, and it's just so easy to work with. And I like the brush. It's one of those kind of rubber bristle brushes, so it really coats the lashes really well, and it kind of separates them as it goes. So there's no clumps or bumps, and it lasts on me all day really well. Now for eyeliners, I have them broken up into a couple different categories here. Let's start with the gel liners first. My two most worn gel liners are from MAC and Bobbi Brown. So this is the black one that I usually wear the most. This is MAC Blacktrack Fluidline. I love this with a passion. I've repurchased it several times over the years, and I continue to go back to it. I like the way, I like how it wears. I like that I can get it out of my brush at the end of the day, or when I go to wash my eyeliner brush, it doesn't like stick in there and kind of like screw up the bristles. I noticed that I have tried other gel liners, and some of them are really hard to wash out of your brush. So that's something that's definitely like a factor for me. I always look at that also, not just the way it wears, but can I get it out of my brush without damaging the bristles? So another gel liner that I really like is Bobbi Brown. And they have several colors as well, just like MAC. This particular one is Espresso ink. I don't know if that's coming up, but it's just a really beautiful dark espresso brown color. So I really enjoy wearing that one a lot when I want to go with a little bit softer of a liner. The next one I have are two pencils actually. So these again are my favorite black and brown eyeliner in pencil form. So my favorite black is Stila Eye Kajal in Onyx. So this is my favorite, and I like it because I don't have to worry about it setting. There's a ton of black eyeliners, black pencil eyeliners out there, but they all seem to either be waterproof or they'll set like in 30 seconds, and I don't want that. I like this because it won't set until I'm ready to set it with a black eyeshadow. So that's why I like that one. It's very smudgy, it's easy to kind of smoke out, and I really like that effect with my black eyeliner pencil form. And then I do like this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Demolition for my favorite dark brown pencil. Now this is one of those ones that, the Urban Decay, they do set like within 30 seconds to a minute. It's a beautiful dark brown color, and I just like it a lot. It wears really well. So that's my favorite dark brown. Now when it comes to the waterline, I have one that I wear the most, and I can't believe that it's still this big because I wear this like all the time, and it's like not changing at all. But anyways, this is MAC Chromagraphic pencil in NC15 NW20. It's just a basic flesh tone pencil. I wear this on my waterline constantly. So that is my favorite flesh tone pencil for the waterline. And then when I feel like wearing a color on my waterline, or like, smudging one out on the lower lash line, I like these two, and I wore these two constantly this past year, especially during the spring and summertime. So the first one here, these are both by Urban Decay. They're 24/7 Glide On pencils, and this is Baked. So Baked is just a gorgeous, my camera's having a hard time tonight. But this is a gorgeous one for the waterline to just kind of, give you that golden kind of glow to your eyes. And then another one is Flipside, which is a beautiful teal kind of blue shade. So that's another favorite that I really enjoy wearing on the waterline. Next we have primer. This is my most used, most loved primer. This is Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Lemon Drop. I use this every time I do my makeup, every time. And I do have some other ones. I've had NARS, and I've had a couple different the Urban Decay primer potions, but I still like that one. And what I like about it is that it's a thin consistency. Some of the other ones I noticed that I can feel on there a little more. I have like the Urban Decay primer potion in Eden, and that one I'm not really a fan of, because I feel like it's a little bit thicker, you know, a little thicker, a little drier. This one goes on and it's just like skin. It's like nothing's there, but it's working its magic, you know? Next we have eyeshadow, and eyeshadow is a really tricky one to kind of narrow down for this video, and I did my best though because I didn't want to overwhelm you guys, but let me just get started here. I picked out my top 2 eyeshadow favorites from Bobbi Brown, and these are definitely most worn. This one is Taupe. I just did a tutorial recently with this one, and it's just a beautiful soft brown taupey color, and I just love it. And first of all, you know, aside from the colors being beautiful, these eyeshadows are huge. They're like, I don't know, they're more than twice the size of a MAC eyeshadow. So this is Bone, and that's another beautiful, that's like my favorite inner corner highlight. In fact, I would actually be interested in purchasing a few more eyeshadows from Bobbi Brown. They have really nice earth tones, and I love the texture. They have really good quality eyeshadows, and like I mentioned, they're huge too, so you get a lot for your money. That is, I wouldn't be purchasing more until I go ahead and use up several eyeshadows that I already have in my collection, but they are a brand that I would recommend checking out if you like earth tones and neutrals and things like that. Now, bareMinerals is another company that I think is amazing when it comes to their eyeshadows. They have some gorgeous ones to choose from. So I picked out my top 3. I have several eyeshadows that I love from them that I think are just beautiful, but I had to narrow it down and pick out my top 3 most worn for this past year, and that is Celestine, this should be Nude Beach, and then I've got one more to show you. So this is Celestine, if my camera will focus there. And they're sparkly, they're beautiful, and these make really nice all over lid colors too. So that was Celestine. This one is Nude Beach, one of those beautiful sparkly champagne colors. This one is another one that I wore a lot, and this is True Gold. Look at that. This right here is my all-time favorite gold eyeshadow. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Best drugstore eyeshadow brand, that would have to be NYX, and I know I'm gonna get flack for putting it in that category, but to me, NYX has always and will forever be a drugstore brand, because that's where I purchase all of my NYX products. I mean, I've purchased a few on cherryculture.com, you know, online, but otherwise I buy all of my NYX products from any one of my Longs or Walgreens. So, you know, I don't know if that's just Hawaii, that all of our drugstores carry NYX and maybe not the mainland. I don't know how it works, because I'm not other places, you know, I'm not on the mainland, so I don't know what those drugstores have. But in Hawaii, all of our drugstores carry NYX. So that's why it's always been, I've always considered a drugstore brand. So I don't have stores like Ulta and things like that. So if you're looking for NYX and you're on the mainland somewhere, then you want to go to Ulta, is what I've been told to find NYX. So still though, NYX is in the drugstore price range no matter where you are, basically. So being that NYX has like an amazing selection of eyeshadows, I did have a hard time choosing just a few to show you, so let me just get right into it because I picked out a few and then I had to pick out a few more. So let me show you these 4 first, and I think that these would make kind of just like a nice kind of basic quad. So this is Hawaiian Coffee, and it's just a dark chocolate brown, matte, and this is Volcano. And that's a bronze shimmer. This is Suede. This makes kind of a nice, you know, a nice kind of neutral, maybe blending out color. And I've also worn this all over the lid too, and that's a really nice color. And then this is Sahara, one of my favorite highlight eyeshadows from NYX. So that's like a nice little quad, but then there's other eyeshadows. There's like, if you want a really nice one for like all over the lid, this is Ultimatum, and that's a great one. It's not too bright or anything. It's just like a nice soft color for all over the lid. And then this, if you want a really awesome like highlight, like brow highlight that's not too frosty, it just has a little bit of sheen to it, like a subtle sheen. This is Silk, and that one is a really awesome one for subtle highlights. And then, for example, what I'm wearing right now, I am wearing some of these right now actually, but on my lower lash line, if you want like a nice color that really kind of warms up your eye, and it's good for, well, it's good for any eye color, but especially like blues and greens, it can kind of create that nice kind of contrast. This warm tone one, it looks a little scary, but this is Copper, and it actually just, you know, kind of gives a little bit of spice to your look. It just looks really, really nice and warm. And then we have other gorgeous ones like Morocco. If you like, you know, say like a cobalt blue sort of smoky eye, this is a gorgeous one, Morocco. And then this one here is Eggplant, if you're after like kind of like a rich purple smoky eye maybe. So there we go. That's all I'm going to show you from NYX. They have a ton of other amazing ones, but I had to try to narrow it down. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys too much. Best palettes of 2012, I have two from Urban Decay. What a surprise. Yes, the two Naked palettes. I love both of these. And I guess there's a third Naked palette now called like Naked Basics or something. I don't own that one. I don't think I'm going to purchase it because I think I've got enough neutrals for now to tide me over for a few years. But anyways, these are gorgeous palettes, and just in case you want to see them again, I know I've showed these a ton. This is Naked 1, beautiful colors, love it. So that one I feel is like slightly warmer, and then Naked 2 kind of has like a few more kind of cooler shades. You know, they've got some warm ones in there too, but it's just overall like a slightly cooler palette, which both are gorgeous. That's why I couldn't just pick one. And then I have one other one that is by Too Faced, and my friend actually sent this to me a long time ago, and I have been loving it ever since. This is the Natural Eye palette, and it is beautiful. It is just gorgeous. So we've got, you know, beautiful colors. I mean, you guys, I'm sure already seen this like a million times. So, you know, beautiful shimmers. You've got just a really great range in there, and you've got some matte ones to work with too. So that's an awesome palette. Definitely recommend any of those palettes to anyone, being that they're all neutrals. If you're looking for a couple palettes that are a little bit smaller, maybe easier to throw in your purse, or if you're traveling or something, these are really nice quads here. So this is one of the bareMinerals quads. This is the Truth quad. And so you've got, you know, just your basic colors. Once again, you've got your taupes, your light shimmery shade, your bronze, your dark brown, and they work well together. They're just gorgeous colors, and yeah, that's definitely one I would recommend. And if you're looking to kind of treat yourself, I have a really special little Dior quint here to share with you. This is number 609 Earth Reflection. They've made, you know, several different quints over the years, and this is still my favorite. You know, it's just a nice basic. You've got like a pale gold, you've got an ivory, a pale pink, you've got kind of a taupey bronze color there, and then a darker brown there. So it's just really easy to work with, and they blend out beautifully. Alright, this wouldn't be complete without eye brushes, right? We need tons of eye brushes. I feel like it's good to have a good selection of eye brushes because, you know, if they're dirty or something, you need to have backups, right? So I've got a few here to show you. First set here, these are by Stila Lace, and I do have other ones. You guys know I love Stila Lace brushes. So I've got some other eye brushes from them, but these are the ones that I tend to personally use the most. So you've got, you know, your regular eyeshadow brush, some slanted ones, a pencil brush. I love their pencil brushes. And then like a little nice, this is actually a really nice eyeliner brush. I've been enjoying using that one a lot. So those are all awesome, and they come like in a 12-piece set, but like I said, those are like the ones that I use the most for eyes. And then I have a few from, let's see, well, e.l.f. here, and here we have 3 from e.l.f. actually, to be specific. So I've got like their eyeshadow brush, their blending brush, and their little detail brush there. So those I use a lot. I like them because they're super, super soft, and they're only $1. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. And then for blending out, this is my favorite blending out brush of like all time. This is Sonia Kashuk, and it doesn't have a name or number or anything. It's just their blending brush. So anyways, it's like the perfect little stubby blending brush. I love that one. Then I have these, and these are awesome brushes. I get these at Long's. These are by Essence of Beauty. I do believe they have changed the packaging though, and so now they're like, I don't know, they're like silver and black or something now. Anyways, so in case you're looking for like the bamboo color here, I think they've changed. So just look for the name Essence of Beauty. And these are their 2, they come in a pack, and they're their 2 crease brushes. So you get the small crease brush and the large crease brush in a set, and it's like $5 or $6 or something, and I use the heck out of these things. They're great for like smudging out, you know, detailed work, outer corner work, you know, smudging out your eyeliner and everything. So anyways, those are awesome brushes. I personally love false lashes. I think they are so much fun. There's so many different styles you can choose from, and yeah, they can really complement any look, and yeah, they're just fun. So my personal favorite brand, like favorite brand ever for false lashes used to be Ardell, and in fact I'm wearing my Ardells today. This is the 122s I have on today. So I really like Ardell a lot, but I also, you know, after I discovered Ardell, I fell in love with Miss Adoro's also. So they have some really nice very easy to apply because the lash band is so flexible. They make applying lashes just super easy. So these are like Miss Dora number 43. These are the Wispies, and then I have the 747s. Those are some of the main lashes that I wear, you know, a lot of the time from them. So those are some of my personal favorites. Again, I do still really like Ardell's, so whichever one you can find, you know, in your area if you're looking to get into lashes. These are both excellent, excellent brands. And for glue, Duo Lash Adhesive. I was using the Revlon too, but I went back to this because the Revlon I found to be a pain to get out of my lash roots themselves, and so anyways, yeah, I went back to Duo. This is still my number one, and this is in dark tone. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. I hope I hope it gave you some ideas and maybe some eye products that you're interested in checking out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and the next video that should be putting up hopefully will be favorite lip products of 2012. So I'm really excited for that one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will let you go now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.